So we're here in rainy Rome, and it's not cold, but it is raining, sometimes pouring and sometimes driving with wind. So our planned long walk might be not as walking and more stopping and seeing things. On our way to some of the ancient Roman sites, though, we happened by this lovely little shop. It is a raw chocolate pastry shop called Grezzo Raw Chocolate. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the movement of raw is the idea that you shouldn't pasteurize, you shouldn't cook things as much because that destroys the nutrients. So here, everything in here is raw, except for the coffee, which you do have to cook. Sorry, folks. But because of that, it means the nutrients are preserved in all of these really nutrient-rich superfoods, like cacao beans, like nuts. So they have a wide range of things, and they all look delicious. Now, they tempted us in with some of their hazelnut gelato, which is vegan and organic and raw, and it was delicious, and I don't even like hazelnuts. So there are two stores here, one in Turin and one in Rome. And everything in here, as I said, is raw, okay? So it's also, more to the point, sweetened with agave or coconut sugar or sugar from a plant called the sugar palm, which is very high in vitamin B12. It's a vitamin that vegans apparently lack because they don't consume meat where vitamin B12 normally is found. So let's look at some of their range of products. So all of these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous things. I know you're looking at them and thinking, gosh, there must be dairy, but there isn't. They're all vegan. They're all prepared from scratch here. They make their own almond milk, which consists of 25% almonds and 75% water. No additives to thicken it, all organic. They also sell their own ingredients, the very ingredients with which they make these gorgeous products. So you can see over here, we've got cacao liqueur, as it's called, which is not liquid at all, in case you're wondering. They've got cacao beans. Those are the little guys there. They've got cacao nibs. They have raw nut butters of various kinds. They have something called whole agave syrup, organic coconut oil. Here's the sugar I was talking about, which is called arenga in Italian, but in English too, the tree is also called the arenga palm sometimes, we found out. So this is the place you really want to come if you're looking for an actually nutritious treat instead of the usual crap they sell in the gelato stores or the other pastry shops. So they also have chocolate, just regular chocolate, what you might call chocolate. And this is processed here from bean to bar, which means they get raw cacao beans and they do everything themselves. There's no industrial processing here, and cacao beans, the coffee beans, the sugars are all fair trade. Again, no refined sugar, really important. So you see these things here, these look like cookies, and I guess they sort of are cookies, but they're all raw. So they're made from a blend, in some cases, of oats or nuts and syrup, cacao butter or coconut oil, so no palm oil either, which, as some of you know, is ecologically disastrous in parts of the world. So yes, the prices are a little higher than what you might pay in a normal pastry shop rather. But honestly, you shouldn't be scarfing down on pastries, they should be a treat. So really treat yourself and your body by coming to Grezzo Raw Chocolate. So now I'm going to get something and eat it, even though I'm not at all hungry because I just ate breakfast, but hey, what the hell. So we're still here at Grezzo Raw Chocolate, and I asked for a sample, just a taste of the darkest chocolate ice cream they have. We've already eaten half of the sample. This is the sample, and that's in quotes. I'm just going to tell you that I'm not vegan. I don't normally like vegan food because it's normally not very good. This is some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my life, and there's not even cream in it. It's made with homemade almond milk. The chocolate is very chocolatey. The pistachio actually tastes like honest-to-God real pistachios, and it's not overly sweet. It's just sweet enough to enhance the flavor, not sweet enough so that I feel like I'm going to die of diabetes. This is an amazing experience. You all need to come here. Also, we sat down and noticed that the furniture is made from cardboard. I'm assuming, and paper. I'm assuming it's made from recycled parts, repurposed. So this seems to be a pretty sustainable enterprise. We also discovered that they have a laboratory a few minutes from here where they develop new things and where they make a lot of their products, so it's very local. So, as usual, I always recommend spending more money for quality and supporting local businesses that also support the local economy. Okay, well that's enough soapboxing. Back to my ice cream.